Good evening, everyone. It's been a while since we played Danganronpa on the stream, haven't we? Well, I felt now is a good time to do it. Now is a good time to continue where we left off. We almost know chapter 4 before I start, but let's see how it ends. Or at least how this chapter ends before I get to chapter 5. There we go. Let's see, where did I leave it? I was reverberated through the half-day's head. The data center? I think it's locked. We were about to head to the data center. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand on the door with a sudden amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. I think I might be a little bit quiet compared to the game. There we go, that should help. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing here, mister? Ah,
Damn it!
breaking into a locked room is incredibly limited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet? There. You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looks like you might break in any second. So I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko!
You too?
Oh, I didn't say that.
You guys?
Whatever. The 2 of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then,
Goodbye.
so, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that about just now? She woke me up. She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? I wonder, what is she planning? Makoto just stares at her for a couple minutes. Makoto, what are you doing? Very suspicious. You don't need to announce that. You're literally saying it out loud. Wait, what? Oh, crap. Anyways.
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then, that was over. Forgot. I almost went into Kyoko's voice. But as I turned to leave... Kiss.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Now we get to chapter 5. Seven? I really should have done the streams when it gets to the continuous screen. Well, I got an auto lamp at least.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
I feel like we have some deja vu. Do we have some deja vu?
Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days ago before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. I'm in my old dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning at the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make a small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from the pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. Then, they creep around the school like a mouse. The mastermind's pride is as below as a cow's udder. Ew!
In the name of my family.
But no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back to you. Her talking makes this difficult. So I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
Are you okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how long is that rock you're hiding under? Wait, how long? How low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down at your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obvious irritated Byakuya, we all start an explanation. Maybe if we go to... Oh, we can't. We still can't. Wow. 5 chapters in and I still can't get in there. But I can go over here. Why do I keep doing that? Off to the second hallway then. Does this mean we have to go to the 5th hallway? Because it sure seems like it. Not what I wanted to push. Four, 3. And I forgot that I was close to it. In fact, I was very close to it, apparently, because I could have just walked there and saved some time. Okay, now up to the 4th floor, I guess. Actually, that actually would be quicker. Off to the 5th hallway. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hostic Academy. The 5th floor has been opened to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up to now. I'm gonna move my microphone, but I can't because it's too close to the. There we go. There we go. Maybe now you can hear me. Because before it was like this. Now it's like this, assuming I don't end up unplugging it by accident. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Okay, Toko is there. Hina's there. There's a dojo. There's Class 5C, and there's the Biolab. And the garden. 4 places we have to go to. So let's go with the dojo. Nope. There we go. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
I
The
can't.
one they call the ultimate despair.
Oh, there we go.
Watch out for her.
Kyoko. I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands of information that could be that important?
so
But
then,
we're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything about it better than before. I could examine the entire area at least. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathrooms. I was gonna say public schools, but it's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? I'm practically loaded with monoclines at this point. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kinda out of place? That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. And I saw a monocoin that far. It's gonna be the same dialogue here.
Indeed.
Definitely the same dialogue here. But a suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. So Japanese that it has a monocoin. Now I can leave the dojo. Let's see. Off to the garden we go to see all of the fauna and Yasuhiro.
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath that calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of the Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction in action.
Well,
I'm serious. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to be this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like whoa, and the plants are like snap, and your flesh is all like bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student at Hosting Academy added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate pro tennis, although they didn't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
well
Such a
done.
user-friendly creation is vital for the future of growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about it myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs in their eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like, I can say that for sure. Right? If we go to every chicken, it's gonna be the same dialogue. Stay away from it. Yes! Because I'm worried that... Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love those little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there are exactly 5 of them. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6? At least in terms of natural numbers? Anyways, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's the number of power. Refreshing number of power with hand squeeze all natural lemonade. And the laser doesn't mean death like 4 does. He never lets me get a word on edgewise. And I apologize for that 4 thing. Just to be sure, I should take a look at that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From lawnmowers to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Is that a pickaxe? I'm forgetting what Makoto sounds like, it's been a while. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become sufficient? Huh? There's something carved into the handle. There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. Mondo. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Mondo's jacket. He was part of a biker gang called Crazy Diamond. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? And more importantly, where the heck did this model coin come from? All of us have to examine the flower pots. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Well, you gotta be almost done examining the garden, right? There's something behind me. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers! The sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set up to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7 a.m. every morning? Let me read that again. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 in the morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch out. But if you're not a little kid, right? But you're old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Yes, yes.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! I think I've examined almost everything. I have to examine the... No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Yes. Okay, let's see. No, that's not it. Class 5C and Biolab. What the heck is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death? Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. Also, why is the blood red in this? Shouldn't it be pink? We've had pink blood before, so why this time do we get regular blood? It's weird. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come
What?
on
My fault
now.
again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's not. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty bitty, itty squeezy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know what I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get off from NPCs and those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't
So
wait!
it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it in the way that he found it? What's the meaning of all this? There's blood all over the place. But there's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep him with someone like that. Keep up. There were white chalkboard outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see at the scene of murderer. I wish I could say I don't believe it. I can leave the area here apparently. But wait, I gotta talk to Byakuya.
Why did you leave, you idiot?
Byakuya? What about Monokuma? About what Monokuma just said. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in a thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Hey, I'm talking to you, Byakuya.
Just ignore him. The second he leaves, you can go on thinking.
It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Biolab. No, it doesn't. It says Raw. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out in the old cheesy horror movie. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned out. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long,
It would appear everyone has returned.
but still, it's just the six of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, you can still clear the basketball field.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best.
And we stop all this group hug nonsense. We need to find out what everyone discovered.
Okay, Hina.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows of the 5th floor, front to back. I used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There are metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, You must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about the stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking about, right? Huh? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this floor.
All that's left is to solve the underlying mystery. Sorry, I was trying to read what it said. But that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes.
I'm sorry if I'm blowing in the mic when I'm talking, but
Hey,
My concern was with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
if this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or
But
We're not in a horror game though.
we're in a graphic novel. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that we can't seem to be understood. That can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too.
You know?
Well, there's a big guard up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A super large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching anything's dangerous, so we have to be careful.
For serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyways, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there.
Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 in the morning on the dot.
Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know.
Of course not, because it is never get wet.
I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm sorry to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I might have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again?
Don't worry, you just answered it.
That just leaves.
Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I forgot about that. Jeez, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you.
You were hard on me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem.
Seriously? You're just gonna take it?
So shut up! And don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, what did you want to tell us? Well, I wasn't sick. I was at the classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this.
A knife?
Oh, that thing is huge. It's like rainbow size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type.
But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use the knife for? What do you plan to do it to us?
I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave the knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer.
Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more importantly, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
What's your problem?
I don't even want to keep anyway. It's too dangerous.
So what do we do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to him, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
And that's it.
But hold on! Don't I understand this?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask.
Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so well, here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Hey, Toko.
Do I still have some bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job.
Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you! I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. I would ever experience of a dream. I feel strange. So sharp. Really so strange. Really strange. Oh no.
Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
There we go. Anyway,
You know?
okay. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right?
That's right, five chickens.
Hello, chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken or a barbecue decisions. Oh, how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right?
I'm pretty sure that'll kill you.
Okay, what else?
You know?
What about the tool shed? You notice it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe?
Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed. And the words crazy diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy diamond. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar. I think.
it's true.
I don't just think. It was a Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right.
But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo was just snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
And maybe Mono fought with him when he first came here. And Mono told us confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo.
Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all.
Huh?
Then what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help.
How are we gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well,
And we can use those to call for help.
What the heck happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know?
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
Ah.
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I ever been.
Is that all he has to say? Oh. He does have more to say. I didn't even know you could have a real live garden inside a school. All that green is super relaxing, you know? Just gotta make sure we don't get body snatched.
Okay. The Monokuma fly was enough to keep me away, regardless. You surprised me. I could live in this dream forever.
Maybe we should leave her alone for now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's settled. When did you be a child in life, Makoto?
I can't go running off now. I have to hear what the others have to say. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no. Strange is a mistake. Is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and flat and blood. And white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What? What the heck are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond a normal murder scene. Everybody's smell. Concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the heck happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there?
Stop, seriously. I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh? You think it's the same thing? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the massive murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago.
The awful scene in the room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for genocide of the student body of Host Pig Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Host Pig was forced to close its doors.
hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up?
Well, I think that's all the information we have for now.
yo,
So, now what do we do?
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
no way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out?
Kyoko's identity.
Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right?
Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, defiable reason for having been selected to attend Homesick Academy. Hino's the ultimate swimmer pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but wait, that was a real line. For once, I'm sorry.
More unlucky than lucky these days, but
So what about Kyoko? Can she tell me what she is?
now that you mention it, she never told us. But Kyoko doesn't really have doesn't like talking about herself anyway, right?
It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. It's a matter of trust. You don't trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity. We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us.
I can't.
Huh?
What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
Oh, what do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember.
What?
I have no memory of what I am.
You have no memory? You mean...
Amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very
You just
suspicious.
can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the trust will make itself clear before it's we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you going to do, torture me?
Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to exchange any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my option?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room.
But if she gives you the key,
Huh?
she can't go to sleep in her room. She was reading a school regulation.
And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself.
Well, just hold on. Not like that.
That's fine.
Fine. I understand.
Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation.
Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You darn fool! Why did you refuse to talk?
Because,
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose memory.
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever. Where all the worst stuff happened, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school. Where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that?
hey,
Can you really be sure if life here has been filled with only the worst things?
Well, what do you mean?
Perhaps I said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you were too far taking her room key like that, Byakuya. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off to intention. I can't believe her enjoying by getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating. It grates on me.
Hey,
Are you trying to tell her to die? I mean, you know how that. I know how you feel, but why Kyoko? But what's still gonna do now? Plus, the situation. It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura, and I'm no different either. I can't stop anyone.
what?
What the heck? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
'cause I mean,
Cause look. Hi.
What?
It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very.
Now I'm really angry.
Angry at what? At a thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you. There's a thief in your midst.
What?
Hey,
My precious! They stole it! You're precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that about?
So,
He said something about He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might be?
It likely has something to do with Kyoko.
Huh?
Who else other than her would be willing to be able to steal something from Monokuma?
Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And what would she do with that? And why would she do that? Nighttime already?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yes. Uh-oh. You need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this. We can talk about this more tomorrow and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's dispense. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't that something I can do? Something I can...
And Makoto just passes out.
As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing. But more importantly, did I hear the doorbell? It's gotta be Kyoko!
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you at the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of this darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet me with me so late. It's okay. I'm used
Correct.
to it. Indeed.
so then,
Well then, let me just get straight to the point. There's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it true?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key that was kind on Earth. Why did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? Okay, sorry about that. I was about to switch to hotspotting, but then it just somewhat crashed on me for a bit. Anyway, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Madam also a dude fella?
Actually,
But in the Bears Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually there is.
what?
Seriously?
My entire existence!
Then what am I?
This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck when I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a question. No way it's possible though, but is that seriously when you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask me something useful, like how to get the best honey, or herbs and breeding tips? This is just crazy! Are all BS and teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God! You're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... But that's it. I do not want to know what he actually said in that profanity. What was that second one? It's a blank, stupid! A secret! Fill it in yourself! Making me trudge all the way out here for that? I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out! Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew! I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right? I went back into my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
And he broke the fourth wall. That was it! Wait, Sakura? Sakura? What are you... What in the heck is going on? Is this a dream? A giant Monokuma, what the heck? Try and stop me, Sakura. You would never know. Sakura's Revenge, the game the one has been waiting for. I didn't get a chance to read all that. This super styled, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? The super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? But it was so epic and Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Alright then. Here we are at the dining hall.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this?
Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again?
I don't recall giving you permission.
I just thought, I mean, since the day had passed, it had maybe reset? Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign for my negligence at door. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush.
If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you.
Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can send my mouth full of trash. As long as it hits you and no one else, I don't mind.
It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her since this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything.
Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore.
I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best I can do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Am I being loud? I'm sorry. It's hard to control when you're just a hero.
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kiri?
What do you want? What do you want now?
Hey! Hey!
I'm right, guys. I'm wondering where Miss Kiri is, right?
Do you know where she is?
ooh.
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh?
Huh? You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here. To try and prod us for information.
Uh-huh.
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is, and they name some indie back bullcrap?
This is very suspicious.
I feel like I need to hear whiplash. The way you change the subject like that.
Thank goodness. It looks like who really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went from just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kiri. Anyway, any idea where she might have gone?
We have no idea.
What the heck? Even if we do, we didn't tell you.
What the heck?
We're serious.
I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers.
As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other.
So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either?
It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone?
Do you think we should all go look for her?
I thought we did is reapproach that patch. If Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how could he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange.
Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into the southern part of the school. But some way even Monokuma wouldn't notice. Where could it be? We spent the rest of the breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone.
Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Whew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more beat. That's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. I wanted this some free time, but I'm getting kind of tired. And I feel dizzy tonight, so maybe it's best if I end the stream now so I can get some rest. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways. Oh, Trixie's streaming tonight. I guess we can raid her. Anyways, thank you all for coming, and I'm sorry about the sudden internet connection issue, but I hope you all have a good night and take care anyway, because I bet tomorrow we can play some more Cuphead.